Hey everyone, RogueGold here, and today we've got another pretty important Warlords of New York video telling you guys some of the best items in the game right now to increase your DPS. But before we get into that, I just wanted to remind everyone that our 1K subscriber giveaway is ongoing right now, and if you want to enter into that, you can go watch my video on it that I did yesterday. I'll leave a link to it in the description as well as putting it in the cards at the end of the video. But let's get back to the topic of this video. We have 3 items that are pretty essential right now if you want to get the most DPS out of your build, and so I wanted to go over those quickly so you guys can go out and farm them. They're all named items, and they all have some really nice stats that boost up your build. So let's get started off with the first of these 3. Out of all these choices here, I would say this one is definitely the least important of the 3. So if you're deciding which one to go farm for, I would recommend going for one of the other 2 first, but this one definitely still has a nice perk. That being said is the Hollow Man. Name might sound familiar. It's a named Y'all mask. Being Y'all, that means it's exclusive to the DZ, so if it's ever targeted masks in there, you should definitely go in there and try and snag one for yourself. The unique bonus is that it has plus 21% damage to health. Now, like I said, this one's bonus is definitely not the absolute strongest, but when paired with the next item we're going to go over, it's certainly very nice to have for things like legendaries and the upcoming second raid. Another factor to consider is that the 2-piece of Y'all gives you plus 5% weapon damage, which is certainly a very nice and easily achieved bonus for a damage build. Next up, we have the Contractor's Gloves, a named Petrov piece. And I'll tell you now, if you're going to go out and farm one of these items, this is the one you should go for. That's because its unique perk is it has plus 11% damage to armor. Yes, you heard that right. That's an insane damage bonus for PvP or PvE. And the fact that its brand's one piece is 10% LMG damage, which is the most highly favored gun type for PvE at the moment, it's just another major bonus. These things are definitely nuts, and so I definitely recommend going targeting them if you don't already have them. And like I said, if you're going to use this as well as the Hollow Man, then you're going to get bonus damage to an enemy regardless of what health or armor segment they're currently at. So that's huge. That being said, the best method of farming these is targeted gloves or Petrov in the light zone. I've seen some people saying that you can't drop them in the DZ, and given that I haven't seen them drop in there myself, I'd say stick to the light zone just as a precaution so you're not possibly wasting your time. And last up, we have another major damage bonus coming in the form of the Fox's Prayer, which are named Overlord knee pads. Again, Overlord grants plus 10% rifle damage, which is another hot choice for PvP, especially at the moment. So all these brands on all 3 of these items are actually really nice. But back to the knee pads, these ones come with plus 15% damage to target out of cover, which is just massive. I'd say out of all 3, this is definitely the most PvP applicable. Not that the Contractor's Gloves aren't, but in legendaries and those types of activities, a lot of NPCs are going to be in cover. So these are definitely going to shine in the DZ and PvP with players out in the open, especially if you pair this with a rifle to get that extra weapon damage on top of this already crazy bonus. And for farming this one, same deal with the Contractors. Your best bet is targeted knee pads or Overlord. I farmed the DZ when it was targeted knee pads a few days back and I didn't see any, despite seeing many pairs of the Emperor's Guard dropping, so I would definitely stick to the light zone for these ones. So yeah guys, that's a look at what I think are the top 3 damage boosting pieces out there right now. There's a lot of different builds that you can just slot these into and jump your damage through the roof, and that universality is definitely what's making them so good in my opinion. But yeah, what do you guys think about these gear pieces? Do you have them yet? Have you tried them on your build? Let me know all of your thoughts and feelings on them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about them. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and be sure to go enter in my giveaway if you haven't already. Again, link will be in the description, or a card will come up with the end of the video in just a few seconds here. Subscribe with notifications on so you can be updated every time I upload. And until the next one, guys, RogueGold out.